He united rival clans, led massive armies, and built an empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. But how did Genghis Khan come to power? What were his major accomplishments? And why is he still considered one of the greatest leaders of all time? In this episode, we'll unveil the secrets of Genghis Khan's rise to power and explore the factors that made him the legendary leader he is today. Are you ready to embark on this epic journey through time and discover the secrets of one of history's greatest conquerors? It was a time when the Mongolian tribes were scattered and leaderless, often clashing with each other and struggling to survive in the harsh environment of the Mongolian steppe. But amidst this chaos, a young man named Temujin was born, destined to change the course of history. Temujin's early life was marked by tragedy and hardship. His father was poisoned by rivals, leaving his mother and his family vulnerable and alone. At the age of 9, Temujin and his family were taken captive by a rival tribe, the Tayout Mongols. He spent several years in captivity, enduring hunger, thirst, and the threat of death. However, during his captivity, Temujin demonstrated remarkable courage and leadership skills. He led a daring escape, gathering a small group of followers who would become the foundation of his future army. After regaining his freedom, Temujin set out to unite the warring Mongol tribes under his banner. He forged alliances with powerful leaders, including Kublai Khan, whom he had previously fought against. Together, they formed a formidable coalition that went on to defeat the Tayout Mongols and other rival tribes. Temujin's strategic brilliance and military tactics were instrumental in these victories, establishing him as a great conqueror. But Temujin's ambitions didn't stop there. He continued to expand his empire, conquering vast territories and building a strong central government. He introduced a merit-based system of governance, appointing officials based on their skills and abilities rather than their social status or wealth. This system of meritocracy helped to ensure that the best leaders and administrators were in charge of running his empire. Despite his many accomplishments as a conqueror, Genghis Khan is often overlooked as a visionary leader and strategist. His empire was not just a collection of disparate tribes and territories, but a well-organized and efficient machine that functioned effectively for decades. He established a sophisticated postal system, standardized weights and measures, and promoted trade and cultural exchange throughout his empire. One of Genghis Khan's most important contributions was his recognition of the importance of education and literacy. He founded schools and libraries, and he encouraged his subjects to learn the arts, sciences, and literature. This emphasis on education helped to ensure the transmission of knowledge and skills across generations, contributing to the longevity of his empire. Another aspect of Genghis Khan's legacy is his impact on warfare and military strategy. He developed innovative tactics and techniques that were centuries ahead of their time. For example, he was one of the first military leaders to use psychological warfare, propaganda, and misinformation to gain an advantage over his enemies. He also recognized the importance of logistics and supply lines in waging war, and he developed sophisticated systems to ensure that. His armies were properly equipped and fed, but perhaps Genghis Khan's greatest legacy is the lasting impact he had on the world. His empire connected the East and West, facilitating the exchange of ideas, goods, and people between different cultures. He also had a profound impact on the course of world history. For example, his conquest of Persia opened up new trade routes and stimulated economic growth along the Silk Road. His empire's embrace of religious tolerance also set it apart from other contemporary empires, fostering a climate of intellectual and cultural exchange. Although Genghis Khan's empire eventually fragmented after his death, his legacy lived on. Successors continued to expand the empire, and his grandson, Kublai Khan, founded the Mongol Empire's longest-lasting dynasty. As we conclude our exploration of Genghis Khan's legacy, it's clear that he was a complex and controversial figure. While he was a ruthless conqueror and skilled military leader, he was also a visionary leader and strategist whose empire had a profound impact on the course of world history. His emphasis on education, literacy, and religious tolerance set him apart from other contemporary rulers. His innovative tactics and techniques in warfare and his commitment to excellence and efficiency continued to be studied and debated by military leaders and scholars alike. Join us next time as we continue to uncover the secrets of history's most fascinating leaders and empires. Until then, May you find inspiration in the stories of these legendary figures, and may their legacies continue to guide and motivate you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode and want to learn more about Genghis Khan and his Mongol Empire, we highly recommend checking out our other videos on the subject. You can also subscribe to our channel to stay informed about our latest releases. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.